best satellite school. They are the first to introduce biodigester to Liberia, and they have put a lot of students that are making impact in Liberia. The head office is located at Peace Island, Jacobtown, Peaceville City, Montserrat County. And I'd just like to tell you some of the courses that they offer. It includes biodigester, plumbing, cosmetology, DSTV installation. And one of the main ones they introduced of recent is this heavy-duty operation. The heavy-duty operation, if you want to learn how to drive the dump truck, you want to learn how to operate the excavator, you want to learn how to operate the motor grader, the D20, the D40, all you do, just call them on the following set numbers: 0770-205-600, 0770-205-600, or better still, 0777-549-606. Radio Entertainment Limited is one of our sponsors. In fact, it's Liberia's leading radio game that is affording Liberians the opportunity to play and win some prizes, such as cash, rice, or money. Like we're talking today, we're giving out 50,000, we're giving out 20,000, we're giving out 5,000, we're giving out 15,000, and so many other prizes too as well. So while you are listening to the game, you can dial *799*8#, select multiple tickets, play with $200 Liberian dollars, and stand a chance of winning out of the amount we talked about earlier. And right after the game, we will leave here and do the draw and then figure out our winners. So that's it for Radio Entertainment Limited. And let's go now to Gibson Electrical Cooling Service. They are the best right now in Liberia when it comes to AC maintenance and installation too as well. They do the following: they sell AC like LRC, Hansen, and Axman, and so many other AC, of all sizes. They do delivery and installation of AC for all their customers with 2 months free servicing. So you see, so when the people deliver your AC to you, they will do the installation, and they will also maintain that AC. They will service that AC for 2 consecutive months. 2 months they will service that AC for you. And so they repair freezer, they repair X-boxes of all sizes. They also specialize in residential house wiring, industrial house wiring, solar panel installation, and so on. So all you do, contact Gibson Electrical Cooling Service. They are located on the SD Cooper Road in Montserrat County. Contact them on the following cell numbers: 0778-603-722 or 0886-265-442. Our next sponsor is Bright Star Entertainment and Guest House. Bright Star Entertainment and Guest House. They specialize in catering for all kinds of occasions, such as wedding occasion, birthday party, funeral service, workshop, and many more. They also involved in guest house services too as well. So all you do, contact them on 0775-508-267 or 0880-981-248. That's Bright Star Entertainment and Guest House. Like I said, they are open 24 hours around the clock, Monday to Sunday. All right, so let's go now to Crime Stopper. Crime Stopper is one of our proud sponsors. It's a community-based program that allows people to anonymously provide tips on criminal activity to law enforcement. So when we talk about providing tips, we're talking about providing information. So Crime Stopper is saying that when you grab the criminal, or when you grab someone that's doing bad in the community, don't kill them, don't beat them, turn them over to the relevant authority. They will know exactly what to do to them. Telecel Liberia is one of Liberia's leading internet suppliers. Telecel Internet is divided into distinct categories that suits kids, universities, schools, hotels, beaches, homes, offices, urban areas, and much more. If you need super fast and affordable internet, call Telecel today on 0770-399-399. And our 24-hour customer service team will be willing to help you. Want to say thanks to all of our sites around Liberia. Buchanan people, they are monitoring us right now on 95.7 FM. Kakata monitoring us on 89.7 FM. Bangat is monitoring on 90.7 FM. Von German City is monitoring on 96.7 FM. I want to say thanks to all of the other community radio stations across Liberia that are relaying this broadcast. And if you're there and relaying, text your radio station name to 0777 494 746. Don't forget, text the name and the contact number, not the contact number, but the name and the location of the radio station to 0777 494 746. The cash giveaway is on that star 799 star 8 hash and follow the rest of the option. Damon.
Thank you very much, Kutu. I can tell you for sure, Magibians have departed the Samarkando Sports Complex to not so much a happy journey back to their various homes, but we move to the second semi-final match of the day, where Grand Cape Mount County goes against Grand Cru County. This is the Battle of the Grands, as we had the Battle of the Mountains between Nimba and Grand Cape Mount. We see the dignitaries led by the Youth and Sports Minister, Councillor Gerard Ko Bangalu, shaking the hands of both sets of players. And these are two teams that know what it means to win the National County Sports Meet. Between the two, Grand Cru is the more successful, winning the title 5 times. The boys from Grand Cru County winning in 1974, 1977, 1985, 1987, and their most recent title in 2020. Grand Cape Mount County winners in 1969 and 2013 as well. The handshakes being exchanged, pleasantries. This is a moment for friendship. But when the ref sounds his whistle, it will be about defending the flags of Grand Cru and Grand Cape Mount County respectively. I see Senator Daba Fabla of Grand Cape Mount, as well as Senator Augustine Chie. The dignitaries will stand for a photo ops with the Minister of Youth and Sports, Councillor Gerard Ko Bangalu. Grand Cru on a mission to qualify for a final that might put them in a position to win a 6th title. Grand Cape Mount vying to go for a final that might put them in pole position to win a 3rd title. Now the national item of the Republic of Liberia. The national item of the Republic of Liberia, a patriotic theme that we all as Liberians identify with. A unitary state we are, but defending their county flags, these players are on a mission. Grand Cru County A strong clearance into the Cape Mount half. A flick on by the Grand Cru attacker, but there's no worry whatsoever to the Cape Mount defenders. The ball ricochets off the Grand Cru attacker for a throw in to Cape Mount. Again, the left flank of the pitch. The stadium has emptied a bit, not as crowded as what it was during the Nimba demolition and destruction of Margibi County.
Obviously, Damon, the supporters of Nimba will have to go and get prepared for Sunday. And that's why you see the stadium win going down gradually.
Of course, we do see Nimbayans still in the stands, George. But as you rightly said, the Margibi County people also do not have a reason to stay on and watch this match. But the Nimbayans want to see which of these two teams they will be going against and hence enjoy the celebration. Cape Mount with possession of the ball in the center circle. The Cape Mount player looks for a long searching ball. The Crew defenders must communicate. They do not, so the header is met. But back in possession with Grand Cape Mount County. They try to connect with number 8. He's unable to get the ball. Number 12 of Cape Mount knees it into control. Chested down by number 10. That's number 20 of Cape Mount. The Cape Mountaineers have to go back to their keeper to start the attack all over. To applause from those in the stadium. Cape Mount exerting dominance now in terms of possession. Cape Mount, Tao, if you know what I mean. 2 touches and a long ball, chested down by the Grand Cru defender. They must communicate. That Grand Cru defender playing dangerously, but he's able to clear his lines thus far. A long searching ball, shoulder barge there. The ref says that is a legal tackle. The Grand Cru defender brings the ball down, finds his teammate, and sends a long ball in the air, but it meets a strong Cape Mount header. Beautifully brought down in the center circle by the Cape Mount midfielder. Intricate play. Number 6 turns. He's unable to do so. The ref says that's a fair tackle. Now Grand Cru, can they make this advantage count? Grand Cru, the pass is sent in across, but that's offside. Even though the ball finds its way to the back of the Cape Mount net, but that is offside. They wasted too much time, and the Grand Cru attacker was offside. Cape Mount now building from the back, using air balls or area balls, if you want to call it that way. Grand Cru defending. The Sastown Warriors are defending their lines. But the boys now back with the Cape Mountaineers. Back with the Cape Mount goalkeeper. He shows his dribbling skills in lemon green shorts and army green top. But Grand Cru back in possession, utilizing the left flank. Can they make this possession count? A shot harmlessly way off the mark. That is an attempt off target. If this was a boxing match, it would be at the sparring stage right now. Beautiful turn by the Cape Mount number 8. He's got the crowd worrying him on. Now Cape Mount on the attack. They find the tormentor of Bon County. Number 10 can hit torment Grand Cru. The defender slides in and is able to spare his blushes. Cape Mount trying to use the flanks where they have pissy and very dangerous wingers. Strong chest header down by the Grand Cru player. Grand Cru now looking for the 2, but that's a beautiful pass. Can he get in the 18? He's in. A shot. The keeper fumbles, but collects on the second attempt. The Cape Mountaineers are applauding their keeper for that save.
I'm on this player wearing the number 24 jersey for Grand Cru County. He's a very stylish player, very quick to score. He should not be overlooked in this match.
Number 10 of Cape Mount. He dribbles, stop, pauses. He's unable to run past his marker this time around. Strong sliding tackle there by the Grand Cru defender. But Cape Mount still in possession. The ball finds number 8. Number 8 finds number 10. 1-2 Tao. The ball is brought down by a Grand Cru player. That pass was a dangerous one. Had it met its intended target. Fast play by Grand Cru County. Number 24 of Grand Cru County. The ref says no. That's a moving ball. So the free kick must be retaken. Grand Cru trying to catch Cape Mount on the break. But the ref says that's a moving ball, and hence the free kick must be retaken. "12 minutes played here at the Theatre of Sports here in Liberia. The Samuel Kando Sports Complex located in Pinsville City is the second semi-final of the 2025-2026 National County Sports Meet, vying for a slot to face the most decorated team in county meet history, Nimba County. Grand Crew, number 19, sends a searching ball, meets a strong Cape Mount header. Cape Mount number 19 gets on the ball, he's tackled. The ref says that's a legal one. And searching ball, can the Grand Crew attacker get on it? No. The Cape Mount keeper, using the slippery nature of the turf, sliding in and collecting the ball before the Grand Crew attacker could do anything dangerous. Cape Mount again using the flank, beautifully brought down. He's looking for support. He sends the cross in, but Grand Crew County with 5 players unable to clear their lines. The ball goes out for a throw in to Grand Cape Mount. A long throw taken. That flick on, how was it possible with all of the Crew defenders? But Cape Mount, the ref says offside. George, so far in terms of possession, both teams are exchanging phases of controlling the ball possession.
Yes, you see the coordination on the two teams.
Grand Crew building from the back. He's trying to dribble, successfully dribbling two, and searching ball. But that will be no trouble whatsoever. No, that's trouble. The Cape Mount player brings down that Grand Crew County player, and that's a foul. The Grand Crew County player is on the turf, rolling and reeling in pins. For a moment, the Cape Mount defender had that ball under control, George, but then he lost concentration, only to be muscled off the ball by the Crew attacker, who proved to be more interested in getting the ball than the Cape Mount defender. He fouled the Grand Crew County player.
It's still early to have the connotation coming up from the side of the teams playing. I think what they should be doing now is relax, just continue the coordination. Going for a target, you have to be careful, especially as a defender. Have a tackle coming to your defense, you have to be careful because in terms of around the 18-yard mark, it's a serious threat on the other side. And so the two teams have the
Thank you, George. It's a free kick to Grand Crew County on the right flank. Just meters away from the 18-yard line. Whether it will be an in-swinger or an out-swinger. We see the Grand Crew number 5 standing over the ball, a few meters away. The ref blows his whistle. Looks like an in-swinger. It swung in dangerously, but Cape Mount clearing their lines. It takes 2 Grand Crew players to get back in possession. They swing in another hopeful ball. Again, it meets a Cape Mount foot. Number 8 of Cape Mount has got the height disadvantage. He's muscled off. The ref says that is a free kick against Grand Crew County, just on the halfway line. The Grand Crew player is being told off by the referee. The ref tells him, my man, just back. When I blow, I blow. I get too much, I get a yellow card. And he understood and found his way away from the ref on the exact halfway spot. Cape Mount resumes play with a short free kick. A swinging ball in. No harm whatsoever to the keeper there for Grand Crew County. Goal kick to Grand Crew County. It's taken short. Cape Mount trying to institute the high press. Again, another hopeful ball meets the Cape Mount defender's head. Strong tackle from behind, but it's unsuccessful. Number 24 of Grand Crew tries to control the ball. He gets on the ball. He's now in the Cape Mount defense. The low-driven pass is cut off at source by the Cape Mount defender. As you rightly said, Josh, number 24 of Grand Crew County is a dangerous player, and he wears the captain band.
very stylish, Damo. And the guys have to be very careful with that number 24 players at this time.
Corner kick for Grand Crew County. The players have assembled themselves, jostling for position. Corner, like side pieces, are dangerous. The ref signals his whistle. It's swung in. No harm whatsoever. Calmly collected by the Cape Mount keeper, who's brought down. He's tugged by the Grand Crew County player, and the ref says that's a foul. That was an unnecessary foul by the captain of Grand Crew County, tugging the Cape Mount keeper. The free kick is taken short. Cape Mount trying to build from the left flank, finding number 8. Donzo Sharif is his name. The ball is with number 26 of Cape Mount. Cape Mount stringing together passes. Now with number 10 of Cape Mount. He dribbles past the Grand Crew defender. He's looking for an outlet. Dribbles past the second. Finds his player. The ref gets off the way. Donzo Sharif looks out. A good pass. Cape Mount on the attack.
That was very people wonder about.
The shot didn't meet the class of the play that led to that shot. Beautiful, intricate play by the Cape Mountaineans, but that was a wasted shot way over the bar by the Cape Mount attacker. Cape Mount applying the high press on Grand Crew, making sure that they don't play from the back. Cape Mount in possession. 1-2 passes, a true ball. It doesn't meet the player intended. Donzo. Good pass. Oh, the ball, no football. Donzo is receiving all of the applause. Donzo Sharif, wearing number 8, the smallest and shortest player on the pitch. But what he doesn't make for in height, he makes up for in ability. He's a damn good ball passing midfielder. Grand Crew clearing their lines, and they have to be careful with the passing ability of Donzo Sharif. Beautiful chested ball there. Second time control by the Crew player. Can he get on the ball? Yes, number 24 of Grand Crew County. He looks to dribble past the Cape Mountaineer. He's unable to. It takes 2 Grand Cape Mount County players to tackle him. Donzo Sharif, number 8 of Grand Cape Mount County, tries to find his player. He's unable to. This time he's pressing on. He's unable to. Beautiful 360 turn by the player wearing number 5 for Grand Crew County. Much to the applause of the audience here. Beautiful pass. Grand Crew County putting together their own showcase. He dribbles past his attacker. The Crew boys are in possession. A good cross. Well defended. Number 24 of Grand Crew County trying to find. He dribbles past his attacker. The cross is deflected off a Cape Mount player. Corner to Grand Cape Mount County. If you're listening there in Grand Crew County, 5-time winners of the National County Sports Meet. This game is evenly poised. The corner kick is swung in. Again, the Cape Mount keeper, under no pressure whatsoever, collected the ball calmly and then sends one down the field. Is defended back into the Cape Mount half by the Crew defenders. Number 5 of Grand Crew tries to dribble past 2 men. He's unable this time. Cape Mount in possession. A searching ball is wasted. There is no Cape Mount attacker deep in the Grand Crew County half. This match is evenly poised, George. Both teams exchanging supremacy bouts in this game. Little goal muff action, and a Crew player is down. The medic of Grand Crew County runs onto the pitch to provide him with attention.
Very best. Let's see what's happening in the 9 minute. Are you winding down? Anything is possible.
Both sets of players. I see Donzo Sharif is going in a Grand Crew County goal. He's being hassled by the Grand Crew County keeper. He's taking a black tower. He's running with the black tower. What are the tower like Juju, the keeper from Grand Crew, is running for the tower. The keeper of Grand Crew runs for the tower, and he's taking his tower back. Donzo Sharif is being warned off by the referee. He says he doesn't want the tower in the goalpost. The Grand Crew keeper goes back and puts the tower in the goalpost. This is the drama year of the National County Sports Meet.
That's what made, the counter meet to be a decent match.
And the Crew players are high-fiving the keeper. They said, thank you for bringing it back. It's a dramatic here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. What Team Black Tower get to do, I don't know. But the Cape Mountaineans are saying they want no Black Tower in the Grand Crew County game. Play has restarted away from that dramatic episode. As long kick down the middle of the pitch. Cape Mount trying to get on the ball, a searching ball, strongly defended by the Cape Mount defender. Grand Crew in possession. If he raises his head, he will see and uses the width of the pitch. The pace on the ball, too strong, unable to keep it in touch. So it's a throw-in to Cape Mount in their own half. The throw-in is taken quickly. If you dare in Barclayville, the capital of Grand Crew County, if you dare in Grand Sasstown, Caraway, Robert, Bois Towns, Double Towns, if you dare in Bois Administrative District, Lower Crew Coast, Sasstown, and Upper Crew Coast, it's 0-0 here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. If you dare in Tiwa District, Commonwealth District, Papa District, Bolakone, Gawala, it's 0-0 here. But it hasn't been short of drama. By this time in the first match, Nimba County were running riots against Margibi County. But it's evenly poised here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex under the glaring brightness of the floodlights. A miscued clearance by the Crew number 4. Good ball. He saw the goalkeeper off his line. The intent was good. The execution.
That was off target, Damo.
Thank you, George. He saw the goalkeeper off his line. The intent was good. The execution was poor. Strong header there. The ref says that's a foul against Grand Crew County. Infringement. Jumping off the back of his opponent. Free kick. Taken short. Goal muff action is what is needed here. 24th minute play at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. Under the glitz and glamour of the spotlights. The floodlights shining bright here. More conversations happening in the stands as the intensity of the play seemed to have dropped a bit. More air balls than connecting passes. But Cape Mount now in possession. Good pass, intercepted. Grand Crew County, can they make this count? Number 5 finds the true ball. Is he offside? He leaves the ball. But the Cape Mount keeper again, sliding in, collecting the ball. No harm whatsoever to the Cape Mount goal. That was a beautiful true pass. But the Grand Crew attacker was unable. That's a strong barging in tackle. The ref allows players to continue. Sheriff Donzo is brought down. The ref says, no, that is not a foul. Wake up, my young man. Get on with play. Another area ball meets a strong Cape Mount header. Chested down beautifully. Grand Cape Mount County now trying to exert dominance. The Crew Warriors are saying no. The Pamboto is balling. Likewise, the Bassa Jama. So far, no goals conceded. The Cape Mount keeper.
Damo quickly, the cash giveaway is on. Keep dialing *799*8#. Keep dialing *799*8#. Win each of the prizes we're giving out this evening, Damo.
Of course, complement the football with happiness. Win for yourself. Again, number 10 of Cape Mount. Beautiful pass by Sheriff Donzo. But it doesn't meet the intended target. Calmly collected by the Crew goalkeeper. Number 15 of Grand Crew County. Back to his goalkeeper. The keeper looks for number 15, but he's marked, so he sends a long one down the middle of the pitch. Is that a handball? The ref says no. Cape Mount now in possession. It's 3-on-3. What can the Cape Mountaineers do? He tries to get past the defender. He's unable to. Grand Crew County in possession. Beautiful play in the middle of the pitch. Can he bring it down? He's unable to. Now Cape Man number 6 tries to find number 23. He has to be strong on the ball. He's able to bring the ball to a standstill, but he's unable to get in possession. Possession now with Grand Crew County. You need not ask question who's wearing yellow and who's wearing white. The jerseys are clear and distinctive. And stylish play doesn't come off. The ball was already out of the touch. So it's a throw-in to the Cape Mountaineans in their own half. So far, the balls are played in the middle of the pitch and using the flanks. But so far, we haven't had troubling goal-mouth action. Both teams unable to threaten dangerously. Hence, we have a stalemate 0-0. Nimba Kante will be watching on as one of these teams will be their competitors, contenders, to face them in the final. Strong header there by the Crew defender, but the ball is still with Grand Cape Man County. He looks for a pass. He missed the inside of the boot of a Grand Crew County player. Cape Man controlling the middle of the pack, looking for an outlet. Finds number 10. Can he get on the ball? Yes, he's brought down. That's a foul, and that will be a yellow card. A yellow card to the Grand Crew defender. He's frustrated. Number 19 for Grand Crew County has been yellow carded. And he's crouching. Whether he has sustained some injuries, he's complaining to his teammates. I cannot hear what he's saying, but his teammate is pushing him and saying, my man, play the game. What are you on? You're going to be complaining, now encouraging, shaking him. Say, my man, we are warriors. You can't complain. Get on with the game. We don't want no dumping spirits. Play the match. That is not in aggression, but in encouragement. Passionate. These players are defending their county, defending a region. Southeastern solidarity versus Western solidarity. Central Liberia or Northern Liberia, either parts of where you want to place Nimba County, is already waiting in the final. I see the Cape Man players are shaking the Grand Crew net, trying to put the Black Tower out. 3 men forming the Crew Warriors War. This will be an in-swinger. If it connects with a Cape Mountainian head, flick any side of the goal could be dangerous. The ref sounds his whistle. It swung in. Strong Crew header. Second attempt, booted down. The Crew player trying his possible best to hold on to play. But the Cape Man defender is strong and up to the task. The ball rolls back to the Cape Man keeper, who's taking one touch too many. But he's able to find his player under pressure there from the Grand Crew attacker. A surging ball, can he get on the number 10 of Grand Cape Man County? He's well marshaled by the Crew defenders. These are, if not the earliest of fishermen, these are the Costa boys. But remember, Cape Man as well is a Costa county. So this is the battle of the Costas. This is the battle of the Grands. And which Grand will be grander to face Nimba? Number 15 of Grand Crew County goes forward and goes back. Finds his keeper. The keeper looks for an outlet. Cape Man playing high line. He sends one. It's chested under pressure, gifting Grand Cape Man the possession. The cross is swung in. What has the keeper done? Fluffing his lines. Is this a goal? Dangerous play there by the goalkeeper of Grand Crew County, George.
Grand Cape Man County coming very close to scoring, but yet still far. And let's see, Diamond, what's happened. The goalkeeper of Grand Crew County, I don't know what's happened, but that was very reckless on his part, Diamond, on a very serious ball.
Very, very dangerous play. He mistimed what he wanted to do. He could have made contact with the Cape Mount attacker, and that would have been a penalty. And Cape Mount spurning a good chance to go ahead in this match. The most dangerous play so far. And all this happening since the Black Tower was removed from within the Grand Crew County goal. and the Grand Crew keeper hasn't noticed that the Cape Man players had kicked the tower out of the pole, so it's outside of the net on my left side. Whether the tower is the Tower of Gibraltar, whether it's just ordinarily used to wipe his sweat, the Cape Man players are taking no exceptions. Cape Man back in possession. They need to be stern in defending. Strong tackle there by the Crew player. The ref says that's a foul. That's a stumping tackle by the Grand Crew County player. Free kick to Grand Cape Mount County. The Basta Jama boys of Grand Cape Mount County with a free kick. The Pepperish Group and Butter defending. The free kick is taken short. It's swung in. There is no Cape Mount player attempting to follow up on it. The keeper throws a long one in. Grand Crew County now in possession, just on the halfway line, trying to put together passes. Number 24 of Grand Crew County unable to dribble past 3 Cape Mount players. Donzo, number 8 of Cape Mount, he's fearless. Brought down 2 players, and Donzo is rolling. He's holding his face. He's been brought down. He's rolling. A Grand Crew County player also goes down, so we have 2. That's 3 players now down. 2 from Cape Mount, but Donzo seemed to have come up worst of the 3. So 2 Cape Mount players down. The medic is tending to Donzo first. Number 10 of Grand Cape Mount, gingerly gets to his feet. We see a second medic running onto the pitch. But this medic is the medic of Grand Crew County, going to pay attention to the Grand Crew County player. 34 minutes played here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. It's rather a subdued atmosphere rather than the atmosphere we experienced during the first semi-final match, for which Nimba County decided to spell Kakat and left out the A in spelling Kakata by putting 5 past Margibi County with approximately 10 minutes plus stoppages in this first half remaining. It's still 0-0. Instructions being passed on by both coaches. We see the Cape Mount County coach wearing a black business suit, black Sham Forever shoes to match. He's being told by his assistant, the Grand Crew County coach, wearing a red face cap, white undershirt, black blazer, and a black sporting shoes or tennis shoes or sneakers, if you want to call it that way, with white straps. It is a humid night here in Liberia, bright here on the stadium. All the way there in Bowater side, Cape Mountaineers are calling for goal. All the way in Sasstown, the people from Grand Crew County want to see that team in the lead. Strong tackle there by the Crew defender, who was alerted to the set-piece play of the Cape Mountaineers. Sharif Donzo swings one in, a beautiful searching ball. Second attempt clearance by the Grand Crew defender. Strong header there by the Cape Mount player, trying to bring the ball under control. Yes, brought down by number 5 of Grand Crew County. The 1-2 doesn't come off. Grand Crew wastes that ball. The ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper of Grand Crew County, wearing a red, if not bib, on top of his top. Wasted chance. Donzo defending strongly. He's looking for a good pass. He finds one, connects with number 10 of Cape Mount. He tries to get past his defender. Strong tackle by the defender, who didn't fall for the tricks of the stylish number 10 of Cape Mount. A corner kick to Cape Mount on the right side. The corner kick is swung in after the signal. The header is out for a second corner kick from the same direction to Grand Cape Mount County. Set pieces are crucial parts of play that must be executed. The corner kick is swung in. The keeper comes out, he misses completely. But it's a goal kick because the ball didn't connect with any player and went out of touch for a goal kick to Grand Crew County. Yes, George.
This goalkeeper of Grand Crew County have to be careful. He's coming out too much, and he has to be very careful, or else the guys from Grand Cape Mount County might find the net.
Grand Crew on the attack on the flank, but the ball is met strongly by a Cape Mount defender in their box. Donzo looks for a pass. Can he pick one? Yes, it's flicked on. The Cape Mount number 7 gets on the ball. It's 2 against 5. What can Cape Mount do? More Cape Mount players come in support. He's unable to dribble past the defender who stands his ground. The wing back of Grand Crew County, wearing number 4, is able to defend the Cape Mount threat. It's wave after wave of Cape Mountaineer attacks. And repeatedly is repelled by the Crew Warriors. A throw in to Cape Mount is a wasted throw. So it's a goal kick to Grand Crew County. 0-0 here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. For those of you listening across Liberia, this is a joint commentary production. Voice of Liberia, Spoon Network Incorporated. We're live on Spoon 107.5, Fabric 101.1, Voice of Liberia 104.1, and a host of other stations relaying us all across Liberia. If you want to watch all of the action, why not? Log on to your Facebook account, Spoon TV, or better still, Voice of Liberia, and you see all of what's happening here. The stadium has not been full to capacity since the quarterfinal matches here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex, George. These matches were known and are prone to seeing the stadium packed to capacity. Others have attributed the emptiness to the prices in ticket sale. Others have said it's because so-called big counties are not in their numbers in this stage. George, whichever do you believe?
Diamond, since the quarterfinal of this year's National County Sports Meet, it is today that we see at least, a few supporters. They've actually trooped into to come and witness the semi-final of this year's National County Sports Meet. And we hope that it continues up to the end of the county meet.
5-time winners, Grand Crew County, 0. 2 times winners, Grand Cape Mount County, 0. A long searching ball. The Grand Crew defenders must be alert. The ball bounces. Second attempt, no. feeble clearance. Number 10 of Cape Mount looks for a pass. He tries to dribble. He does not come off successful. The Crew defenders defending their lines. Strong interception there by the number 6 of Grand Cape Mount County. Throw in to Grand Crew in their own half. The throw in is taken. Number 19 gets on the ball. He shrugged off the ball. The ref says that's a foul, and he tells the ref that's a shoulder badge. This is a physical sport. The Grand Crew County men, they can put pepper all in their nose. He should be strong. But the ref disagrees and says that's an infringement. Number 15 of Grand Crew sends a searching ball. That's a curling ball. The Cape Mountaineers must be on the alert. It's brought down by the Grand Crew County attacker. He tries to find a pass, but he slips. And you can hear the frustrated fans. They are yearning for goal-mouth action. So far, it's evenly poised here between the Grands. Sheriff Donzo dribbles beautifully. Oh, they got no football. He finds number 10. I'm an admirer of him. That's a beautiful searching pass. Is that a cross? It meets a strong Grand Crew counter defense. That was a dangerous low cross, George.
Very dangerous one. On a very serious note, Diamond, that should...
Reminds me of my days of playing football. All you needed to do is just to throw yourself at the ball and make contact either side of the pole, and that will have the net bulging. Beautiful play there. High boot, but the ref says that's not a foul. The Cape Mount defender being stern. Number 10 brings down the ball with his chest. He's overcrowded. He's brought down. The ref says that's a foul. Somebody touching. Somebody left a mark on him, and he's feeling that impact. He's a dangerous player, and we know football has got its own dark arts, George. When you know the man can play too much, you touch him 1 or 2 times to let him know that you're there.
A player wearing the number 24 jersey for Grand Crew Diamond. He's a very skillful player, very stylish player. Cape Mount have to be very careful with this man. Likewise, the guy wearing the number 8 jersey for Grand Cape Mount County. I mean, he's another threat here for Grand Crew County.
Of course, the crew people making their presence felt. You can see them waving their flag. The crew song is playing over the loudspeakers here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. Some Nimbayans are joining in as well. I see former representative of Nimba County, Garrison Dode Yelu, is also dancing to the crew song, but the fanfare comes to a halt. Cape Mount now on the attack. Can they silence the crew fanfare? That's a beautiful pass. Can Grand Crew make this count? Number 24 looks for an outlet. The pass was good, but blocked out by the strong and resolute defending of the Cape Mountaineans. The tempo of this match is dropping gradually. The stadium DJ trying to incite and put some life into the supporters. This game needs a goal to come alive. All what we've seen so far is plays on the flanks, play in the middle of the pitch, but little or less goal mouth action. But Cape Mount with a long searching ball again. Brought down by the Cape Mount attacker. He finds number 8. He shoots. It's over the bar, and the Grand Crew County keeper took that opportunity to be a bit playful. He has now put the black towel back in the goal, George. He realized that the towel was out.
Sometimes some of these things, Diamond, they are fear tactics to get your colleague, afraid. That's all.
Can Grand Crew pepper Cape Mount, or can Cape Mount Bassa Jamalize Grand Crew? So far, both teams neutralizing each other. It's a stalemate here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. It's Grand Crew 0, Grand Cape Mount 0. A strong Crew header meets a strong Cape Mount tie. The Grand Crew boys trying to open the pitch using the width. He jumps, gets contact with the ball, but is booted into the night skies here in Pinsville. The ball bounces and now brought under control. Intricate passing by the Cape Mountaineans. They look for an outlet. They get one in number 23 of Cape Mount County. The Crew boys are fluffing their lines. They're making sure that they defend their lines. The ball ricochets off the Cape Mount player for a throw-in to Grand Crew in their own half. The throw-in is taken short. Lofted. That's a mistake. Gifting Cape Mount the possession, but they're unable to make use of that. 2 minutes of extra time added here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex to bring this half to an end. A half of half chances, a half of exchanges in possession, a half of no goals, a half that needs to come alive in the dying minutes. Number 26 of Cape Mount in possession with his bright yellow boots. He finds his player with the pinkish-like boots. The 1-2 doesn't come off. The Crew Warriors are able to defend their lines. The goalkeeper of Grand Crew County puts his leg through that one. We see the security forces making their way to the pitch to be able to provide the match officials maximum. The Cape Mount player being strong on the ball. He's hustled off illegally by number 10 of Grand Crew. The ref comes to his aid with a free kick. The free kick is taken short. Cape Mount back in their half using the left flank now, crossing into the Grand Crew half. He pauses, looks for an outlet, gets one in his player. The low-driven cross, strong Crew tackle there. But the Crew boys are not able to maintain possession. That's a good cross. It doesn't meet the Cape Mount player. Grand Crew back in possession, defending well, trying now to launch their own attack. The Cape Mount player goes down, gets the ball, but he's unable to keep possession now. What can Grand Crew do? A pass to number 24. Is he onside? Yes. He's able to get control of the ball. He's looking for an outlet. Step over, shoots, try to dribble again. The ball is well defended. All of the trickery, Georgie, not materializing. fatigued players now. The ball is wasted. And that is halftime here at the Samuel Kando Sports Complex. Is Grand Crew 0, Grand Cape Mount County 0. The Bassa Jama has not been able to overpower the Palm Butter. Neither has the Palm Butter been able to overpower the Bassa Jama. Is 0-0. Deep contrast to the first match. The Grand Crew players going to the middle of the pitch to huddle in unity. The Cape Mount players doing the same, not in a huddle, but just standing around close to each other and discussing this first half. They will now make their way into their various dressing rooms. 0-0 here. The Cape Mount song is playing. The VAR people oh yeah, this is a traditional league. When we hear songs of such, brings back memories of time past, times present, and times to come. The Grand Crew County players are not going into the dressing room, they're going to somewhere else. So folks, we go to Kutu for message from our sponsors. My name is Diamond Slanger, here at the Samuel Kando Sports Complex. Cape Mount Grand Crew vying for a slot to face the most decorated and celebrated team in county meet history, Nimba County. Grand Crew is the second most decorated team of these tournaments here in Liberia. This is by far Liberia's biggest sporting event. To you, Kutu.
All right, we want to say thanks so much to Diamond Slangard from Spoon TV. We are in partnership with Spoon TV, Fabric TV, Super TV, and of course other community radio stations are also relaying this broadcast. Like I said, those community radio stations that are relaying this broadcast can text. You can text your station's name and location to 0777 494 746. 0777 494 746. We'll be glad to identify with you. We're here at the Samuel Kayando Sport Complex in Pinsville, outside the nation's capital, Monrovia. And just wherever you are listening to us, we are coming to you live from the Samuel Kayando Sport Complex. Keep dialing the short code *799*8#. You will play with 200 Liberian dollars and stand a chance of winning 50,000, 20,000, 15,000, 5,000. And so all you do, select multiple tickets, play with 200 Liberian dollars, and right after the counter meet, we will do our draw and then announce our winners. And we'll do our draw and then announce our winner. So want you to keep glued to your radio, take advantage of the cash giveaway, play and win some money here. And there are a lot of individuals following this broadcast today. I want to say thanks to Paul Benson. Paul Benson comes from Mayagebe County, and he says, I'm feeling too sick about the performance of Mayagebe team here today. And he resides there in the Omega community in Pinsville, Moserado County. want to say thanks so much, Paul Benson. And we also want to say thanks so much to Napoleon Dukley. Mr. Napoleon Dukley comes from Clay District in Bomi County. And want to say thanks so much for all the good work that you are doing in Clay. If we had, like I said, and I continue to say, if we had 5 of Napoleon Dukley in Clay District, the people of Bomi County will boast of development. I'm not talking about the other person that came from Totota in Bon County. I'm talking about your own son, the son of the soil. When we talk about son of the soil, we're talking about people who were born there. You will know the value of your people. If you are born there, you will know the value of your people. You will know what your people stand for. But those who just come in and came from different places and settled there, they don't know the value of their people. They don't know what their people stand for. And so Chairman Nat, we want to say thank you. You know, all we call the man Chairman Nat. We want to say thank you so much, Napoleon, Chairman Nat, for all of the good things that you are doing for the folks there in Bomi County. I visited the area and I saw the way the young people were all talking about you. I want to say thank you so much for job well done. And he one person who's making sure that we are here on the field too as well. I want to say thanks so much to you, Chairman Nat. Let's hope you're having a wonderful time, you and your dear wife and the rest of the family. We also want to remember all of our folks there. I know you guys are downhearted. Achemidis, Momo Morris, Bismarck Kamara. Let's hope you guys are having a wonderful time. But don't feel discouraged. I did not game now. Let's just accept it the way it is. So keep dialing the short code *799 *8 hash *799 *8 hash *799 *8 hash. Anybody who wants to talk to me, you have to text me now. Where I am now, I can't really pay attention to calls. Text me, then we can go on. Okay? And so the short code is *7. When you dial *799 you dial 8, and then you dial hash. You're okay. It takes you to the first option that talks about your currency. You will see United States dollar, you see LD. So anyone you want to play with, depending on the currency that you have in your mobile money wallet, the option is yours. You can either select the LD or you select the United States dollars. And so when you select any of the currency that you okay, it takes you to the next option that talks about your tickets. The ticket is the number of times that you're going to play for. So when you select 2 tickets, meaning you have played 2 times, and each ticket costs 200 Liberian dollars. So if you select 2 tickets, that 400 Liberian dollars will come out of your money. So we always like to encourage people to select multiple tickets. The thing is, the more tickets you select, the better will be your chance of winning. So you will get edge over those who selecting one ticket. That's how it is. So that's why we always encourage people to select as multiple tickets as they can. So when you select the ticket, right after the contest meet, our man Ire Tamad is in studio. He will do the draw and then figure out the winners for today. And those winners will walk away with 50,000. Some will walk away with 20,000. Some will walk away with 10,000. Some will walk away with 5,000. Some will walk away with food. Some will walk away with rest. And you just name it. So while you are listening to the game or watching the game on the TV, we want you to also take advantage of the cash giveaway. That's *799 *8 hash. And Radio Entertainment Limited is Liberia's leading radio games that is affording Liberians the opportunity to play and win some prizes. And I told you some of the prizes that you're going to win today. So while you are listening to the game, you can dial *799 *8 hash, play with 200 Liberian dollars, and stand a chance of winning any of the prizes we talk about here today. And we want to remember SI Bank. SI Bank is Sibley International Bank. That's what they call SIB, Sibley International Bank. And so they have branches in other parts of Liberia. They have the main branch, they have the Riley branch, they have the Rhino Street branch, they have the Cinco branch, they have the Claratown branch, they have the MPA, the National Port Authority Bank branch, they have Douala branch, they have Bumi branch, they have Buchanan branch, they have Kakata branch, and they also have Sando branch. Those are the branches that SRB has around the country. And so for those of you in Kakata and want to get in touch with the Kakata branch, you can call the customer service officer on 0770-825-928. And those of you residing in Monrovia, you can call the Monrovia branch customer service officer on 0770-825-905. Wherever you are and listening to us, SR Bank Limited. SR Bank is Liberia's reliable bank, and they're doing everything they can to meet their customer satisfaction. For Life Zone is Liberia's first and best satellite school. They are the first to introduce biodigester to Liberia, and they have put out a lot of students that are making impact in Liberia. The head office is located at Peace Island, Jacobtown, in Pinsville City, Mosurado County. They are offering courses like biodigester, plumbing, cosmetology, DSTV installation, or satellite installation, and heavy-duty operation too as well. So you can call them on 0770-205-600 or 0777-549-606. That's For Life Zone. We also told you something about entertainment, Radio Entertainment Limited. And so Gibson Electrical Cooling Service, they sell new AC like Henson, LRC, Samsung, Chico, and Iceman in all sizes. They do delivery and installation of AC for all their customers with 2 months free servicing. So when you buy from them, they deliver that AC to you. They will do the installation, and they will also service that AC for 2 months free of charge. They do maintenance and repair for all kinds of AC. They repair freezers and ice boxes of all sizes. They are also specialized in residential house wiring, industrial house wiring, solar panel installation, and so on. And so Gibson Electrical Cooling Service is located at SD Cooper Road in Mosurado County, or you can call them on 0778-603-722 or 0886-265-442. That's Gibson Electrical Cooling Service. And then we come to Bright Star Entertainment and Guest House. Bright Star Entertainment and Guest House. They specialize in catering for all kinds of occasions, such as wedding occasion, birthday party, funeral service, workshops, and many more. They also involve in guest house services too as well. So for those of you who want to hire them to also do your catering for your program, you can call them on 0775-508-267. Or the Lone Star number is 0880-981-248. That's Bright Star Entertainment and Guest House. And so we have our other one they call Crime Stopper. It's a community-based program that allows people to unanimously provide tips on criminal activities to law enforcement. So Crime Stopper is saying, when you grab people in a community, you grab criminals, you grab somebody that have done wrong in the community, don't kill them, don't beat them, don't harm them. Turn them over to the proper authority, and they will see what best to do to them. And I used to take law in your hand that they want to call more justice. They say no more justice. Everybody should turn those people over to the proper authority, and they will see exactly what to be done. Telecel Liberia is one of Liberia's leading internet suppliers. Telecel Internet is divided into distinct categories like we talked about the other time. That suits kids, universities, schools, hotels, beaches, homes, offices, urban areas, and many more. If you need super fast and affordable internet, call Telecel today on 0770 399 399, and their 24-hour customer service team will be willing to help you. And as a matter of fact, Telecel is what we are using here currently at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex in Pinsville, outside the nation's capital, Monrovia. I want to say thanks so much to Michael Sauer, who is there in Kakata, Margibi County, and bringing the game to you live on 89.7 FM. I want to say thanks so much to Tonala Mangil and Molu, Abraham Molu, who are there in Bangasede Bong County, and they're also bringing the game to you live on 90.7 FM. Our man, Fatom Antona, is there in Von German City, Lofa County, and he's also bringing the game to you live on 96.7 FM. I want to say thanks to all of those radio stations that are covering this broadcast, making sure that this broadcast is brought to you live on the various radio stations that you're listening to. We are in partnership with Spoon TV, Fabric TV, and Super TV. My name is Kutu Dapisau, and I'm here for Voice of Liberia, and we're having a marvelous time here. And I just want to say thanks to all of you. And for those of you who are listening and want to form part of our sponsorship, you can text me on 0777 494 746 or 0886 698253. Those are the numbers. I want to say, it's up to you, Mr. Joseph Jimin Sangatwa, who is there in Kakata, Margibi County. Very shortly, we're going to turn over to Diamond Slunger, who will take it up from this point with the rest of the commentary. Diamond.
Thank you very much, Kutu. The second half is underway. Grand Crew County wearing green and yellow socks, defending the goal back in the ERW junction, attacking towards the RRA end. Grand Cape Mount County wearing our white, green socks to match, defending the goal back in the RRA and attacking towards the ERW junction. This game has been a game of intricate plays, exchanges of dominance, but it has lacked the most crucial stat in football, and that is a goal. It's Grand Crew 0, Grand Cape Mount 0. The second half is underway. Grand Crew 5 times champions of the National County Sports Meet. Grand Crew County winning their last title in 2020. But for Cape Mount, last winning in 2013, they need to win. A strong header there. There is a Cape Mount player on the turf. He's rolling. The ref signals for the medics. Worry, you've been out there. What has been the conversations their fans are having? This match has lacked a goal.
Well, what I got from both fans are there is, Grand Crew is not to be underestimated. This is a side that defeated Montserrat County and went on to defeat Bon County. So, they are not to be estimated. Though Cape Mount had the upper hand during the first half, but we can't underestimate Grand Crew. So they are confident of reaching the finals.
Thank you, Sylvester Worry. Grand Crew is indeed a footballing powerhouse in Liberia, producing Africa's solo Ballon d'Or, former President of the Republic, George Manewia.
Unfortunately, we didn't play in the county meet like James Ziba. They never had a chance to play in the county meet, but I know the leg of Kevin Segbe and others did partake in Liberia's biggest sporting festival, the National County Sports Meet, We are now into the second and final half of this second semi-final match here at SKD on the Pratt light. You know, this light was installed by the current administration headed by Councillor Jericho Bangalu, and today fans are here into the late evening hour watching beautiful football between Grand Cape Mount County and that of Grand Cru County. So the second half just begun, and we stay goalless here. And the winner from this match will go on to meet Nimba County in Sunday finals. I mean, Mankibi, the losers in today's semi-final match, will meet the losers from this match between Grand Cape Mount and that of Grand Cru County in the third place match, which is known as the fair play match. All two matches will take place on Sunday here at the SKD Sports Complex.
Thank you there, Sylvester Worry. There has been a lengthy stoppage here in play because a Grand Cru County player is being helped off the pitch by the medic. He's limping. He's been treated just on the side of the Grand Cru County goal, showing signs of agony. He's crouching. It's a humid night here in Liberia, a humid night in Pinsville. It's a starless night as well. But the floodlights, as stated by Sylvester Worry, is shining bright here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex, enabling us to have night matches. Hence, this second semi-final match is underway. A long throw by the Grand Cru goalkeeper. It meets a strong Cape Mount head. Grand Cru County header as well. It's early minutes in the second half. That is a miss by the Cru defender. Acrobatic clearance there by his player, saving his blushes. The Grand Cru attacker trying to get on the ball, but last-ditch defending by the Cape Mount player in the midfield. It's boom, boom, if you want to call it that way. But both sets of players blowing the ball. And a long kick there by the Grand Cru County keeper. Cape Mount trying to bring the ball under control. Sheriff Donzo is hustle off the ball. He stands strong. He's brought down. The ref says that's a foul against the smallest man on the pitch. But again, as I said earlier, what he lacks in height, he makes for inability, Sylvester Worry.
Yeah, sure, he got a very good ball possession. His passes are that of killing passes. True ball is what he's noted for. We saw in the first half, gave us several true balls, but I mean, his side did not capitalize on them, so they didn't make the maximum use of it. And we're still looking up to the second 45 minutes of this match to see if we can get a goal. If not, this match will be decided on post-match penalties. Is we cannot get a goal during the 90 minutes plus extra time.
Again, the keeper of Grand Cru County seemed to be making some terrible errors. He was not tackled, he was on a post, and he decided to double fist punch the ball instead of catching it, and that led to, a Cape Mount attempt. But the Cape Mountaineers didn't make use of that. A Cape Mount corner is swung in, is met by Grand Cru County boot. A hopeful ball is sent in the Grand Cru half, but the keeper calmly collects the ball. Grand Cru trying to string passes. They put on pressure by Cape Mount. A wasted ball for a throw in to Cape Mount. You can see the Cape Mount coach, Samir Kamara, is unminated on the touchline. Cape Mount in possession. Stringing together passes just in their own half, trying to calm down the tempo. Grand Cru trying to press. They're putting together their passes. Cape Mount in possession. Still in possession, trying to make progress now. They cross into the Grand Cru half. That's a beautiful pass, but it takes a second attempt by the Grand Cru defenders. I see a Grand Cru player trying to get back on his feet, gingerly, in agony, but he's ignored. Strong control there by the Cru player. A searching cross. Can he bring that under control? No. It's put out of touch. Safety there first by the Cape Mount defender, and that Grand Cru player is still bent over. And the ref now pays attention to him, signaling his whistle for a pause in play here. Barclayville City is listening. Grand Cess is listening. Sasstown is listening. Bois Community is listening. Bakken is listening. Balaboken is listening. Jakapo is listening. Jaclaw is listening. All of the cities and towns in Grand Crew County listening. In Kipman County, the people in Robertsport City listening. Sinjay is listening. Mano River Congo is listening. Tianin District, Bow Waterside, our border with Sierra Leone, the Cape Mountainians are listening. In Bombonja Town, they're listening. In Bombohoon, they're listening. In Badajuma, they're listening. Grand Crew County 5-time winners, 1974, 1977, 1985, 1987, and 2020. Cape Mount winning twice, 1969 and 2013. A Cape Mount player has been yellow carded for protestation. Number 7 of Cape Mount has been yellow carded. The player with the ginger-like hair has been shown a yellow card by the match ref. And it is throw in to Grand Crew. And from all indications, it will be a long throw. The long throw for Grand Crew is taken. Attempts to head. That player looks like he's coming from an offside position, but the match official says no. He's trying to find a pass, trying to turn between two players. He's successful enough, but the cross doesn't come off as a good one, Warri. He did all of the hardest part in turning between two attacking or defending players from Cape Mount, but the cross was a wasted one.
I think the decision was very poor. I mean, he had all chance to move into the 18-yard box, which could be the best decision, and then find a teammate, but he chose to play the ball wide from where he was opportune to beat two opponents from that zone, and the kick was wasteful.
This game needs a goal to come alive, folks. I can tell you, people are playing on their phones. You know, that's a holler there from the Cape Mount keeper. Can Grand Crew capitalize on this? That's a beautiful pass. Can they make this mistake into an opportunity? They are able to keep on defending firmly. Grand Crew trying to exert. That's a wasted ball. Now Cape Mount on the attack. Cape Mount using the flank. That's a beautiful pass, a sliding tackle. The ref says the ball was gotten, much to the dismay of the Cape Mountainians, who are saying that should have been a penalty. But the ref who's closer to the action says that is not. That was a clean tackle. But that's Cape Mount with a dangerous play in the Crew defense. But the Crew boys were able to have defended their lines with a double-footed tackle. Cape Mount on the attack again. Well defended, but ball still back in possession of Grand Cape Mount County. A searching ball. The defender of Grand Crew County misses the ball, but the attempted cross-stroke pass is of no trouble whatsoever to the Grand Crew County keeper, who's wearing orange with red shorts. Grand Crew wearing green and yellow. Dominant green in their tops with yellow sleeves, yellow shorts, and yellow boots. Cape Mount about to make a substitution. Number 14 replaces number 7, who has been yellow carded. The first substitution of the match is made by Grand Cape Mount County. A strong throw, safety first header by the Grand Crew County player. A throw in to Cape Mount in the Grand Crew half. Number 20 of Cape Mount to take in the throw. Looks like it's going to be a long one. The throw in is taken. Cape Mount, but the ref says that's a foul. The stadium is not noisy. All you can hear is murmurings and groaning. People will need a goal We see people playing on their phones. The match is a door one in terms of goal mouth action, but it's a semi-final, and care must be taken. Grand Crew now trying to string together an attack. The ball is kept in play by a Grand Crew player wearing number 11. He tries to open up the pitch. A strong Kipman defensive header, but Grand Crew again in possession. Number 24 of Grand Crew gets on the ball. He tries to dribble past the Kipman defender. He's unable to, but Grand Crew player wearing jersey number 19 sends a ball down the Kipman half, but it's intercepted. The Kipman number 14 showing strength on the ball. He's surrounded by 2 Crew players, but that is an infringement. The SKD is not in a joyful or noisy atmosphere. That Grand Crew defender needed to be strong. He's appealing to the referee while he's on the turf, calling for a foul. The ref says no, that's a corner kick to Grand Cape Mount County, the left flank of the Grand Crew goal. The Grand Crew keeper again has put his black towel in the goal post. The corner kick is well defended, but still with Cape Mount. The Cape Mountaineers unable to make use of the passes. Grand Crew in possession. He tries to become stylish. He's hustled by number 8, Donzo Sharif. Much to applause and cheers by the Cape Mount County supporters. He sends a beautiful pass now. Cape Mount on the attack. A good ball. Can Cape Mount utilize? The ball deflects off a Grand Crew County player. Anywhere will do for the Grand Crew people. So it's a throw into Cape Mount, Sylvester.
It's deep in the half of their opponent, Grand Crew County. I mean, Cape Mount is trying to capitalize on these errors from Grand Crew County to find a goal in this match. And we've gone 59 minutes in the second and final half of this match. Grand Crew is, let's say, Cape Mount is doing everything they can to find a match, but the goalkeeper comes out and collects. So it's no trouble at all to Grand Crew County, who is now beginning to play from their own half.
The game here is a scrappy one, folks. It's a very scrappy game. Both teams are still trying to establish some sort of dominance in this match. Grand Crew with a throw deep in their half. The throw in is taken. Number 11 of Grand Crew is surrounded by Cape Mount players, but he's able to find his teammate. They're trying to use the flank. Number 20 of Cape Mount brings the ball under control. He finds number 23. Number 23 of Cape Mount now connects with his player. The Cape Mountaineers trying to make progress on the flank. The Grand Crew County defender standing firm, much to applause of those in the stands. He's languishing on the ball. He turns and finds a good pass. Grand Crew going back, using the width of the pitch, trying to put together passes. That's a searching ball. Can the number 24 of Grand Crew get the pass? Can he send a one-time pass? The ball comes off the keeper. That's the first shot on target. He's hustling the Cape Mount defender. He gets the ball. Can he find a shot? Can Grand Crew score? Yes! Goal for Grand Crew County. Mark Gibeon, that has Cape Mount unable to clear their lines. The Pambota is overflowing. This match needed a goal, and Grand Crew County has answered that call by putting one past Grand Cape Mount County, and the Cape Mountaineers were unable to have cleared their lines, Sylvester.
That was a sluggish play there by the man playing on the left side of Grand Cape Mount defense. Very sluggish indeed. We saw Grand Crew lost possession of the ball deep into the Cape Mountaineers half, and then the defender lucky to get on the ball. Was very sluggish and losing the ball to the Grand Crew attacker in the 18-yard box, who make a cross, and the goalkeeper was nowhere to save his defense. So it is Grand Crew that now takes the lead here. After 62 minutes of play, it's Grand Crew County 1, Grand Cape Mount County 0.
One who wonder, where were the Cape Mount defenders? The Grand Crew County player had all of the time to sort out his legs. He had all of the time to pick a spot and slotted it past the Cape Mount goalkeeper. Mano River Congo is quiet. I can see all the way in Sinje, the people are annoyed. But in Sastown, the pambata is boiling. The pepper has been put down the Cape Mountainean noses. Can they get themselves back in this game? A game that needed goal with far few goal-mouth action. Grand Cru County has landed the first fatal punch against the Cape Mountaineans. There is a Cape Mount player on the turf. The boys from southeastern Liberia are in the lead. The boys from Backleville leading the boys from Robertsport. The 5-time winners, Grand Cru County, in the lead against 2-time winners, Grand Cape Mount County. Grand says the Cru people are jubilating. Sastown, the Cru people are jubilating. Here in Montserrado County, Nuruku Town, the Cru people are jubilating. West Point, those of the Cru descent are jubilating. All across the world, people from Grand Cru County are celebrating. And one person I know who's also celebrating is a footballing icon, former president of the Republic of Liberia, George Manawia, under whose presidency in 2020, Grand Cru County lifted this very title for the 5th time. The Cape Mountaineans with much time to equalize and win this match. A free kick is lofted in, a flicking header. The Grand Cru people are unable to clear the lines. What can Donzo do? He has all of the time. He's looking to pick a corner. He's shut out by the Grand Cru defenders. The ball goes out for a corner kick to Grand Cape Mount County. Again, worry, we see that both sets of defenders are finding it difficult to clear their lines.
Sure, and I see players from Grand Cape Mount County putting on a penalty appeal have been involved by the referee. As Cape Mount coming close to scoring, but the ball being cleared with but the ball is still in the center circle of this of the field. And what we see here is
the Cru defender shielding the ball, making sure his goalkeeper was under no pressure. The Cape Mountaineans are quiet. All of the noise being made is being made by Grand Cru County and their supporters. The ref blows his whistle. There are 2 balls on the pitch. So the corner kick will be retaken. This game needed a goal, and a goal it has gotten. Now Cape Mount with everything to do. The Cru people are known as footballing people. A corner kick to Cape Mount. The corner kick is swung in. Again, the keeper of Grand Cru coming to double fist the ball. The VAR people of Cape Mount are not responding. The Basajama boys trying to find an equalizer. That's a beautiful cross. Can he put one in the box? Last ditch defending by the Cru defender there, wearing number 15. The next goal in this game will be a very crucial one, Sylvester. If Grand Cru gets the second goal, it will be a complete tax for Cape Mount. But if Cape Mount gets the equalizer, this game will be leveled. No pressure whatsoever on the Grand Cru keeper, who's now wasting time as early as it is, going down like Michael Jackson to get the ball.
And I think what they're trying to do is to buy time in this match, which is very too early at this time. While Cape Mount is fighting to find an equalizer, they are also making sure that Grand Cru doesn't get a second goal, which would be like killing the match. And so they are playing more offensive football here. But then we still got 3 men in the back line of Grand Cape Mount County, making sure this time around they avoid any error that will allow Grand Cru County to find a second goal. So Yes, that is what happening here. We see the Cape Martinians are on the offensive, but also making sure they got 3 men in the bike, just in case there's any error to make up.
A searching ball is put deep in the Grand Crew half again. The Grand Crew keeper coming to double fist the ball. The Grand Crew keeper is on the turf. He's injured, and the medic is called again into action. The Pambota is peppering the Cape Martinians. The Grand Crew County Pambota is too hot for the Cape Martinians at the moment. In fact, the crew people might just add cassava leaves to the Pambota. You know they get Pambota cassava leaf, right, Worry?
Sure, they got Pambota cassava leaf, but I mean, the two sides are lucky to reach this far of the tournament. We know Grand Crew qualified following that 1-0 win against the group leader in Group D. That was in Group A. Rewa G County, you know, having qualified after their first 2 games with 6 points, I mean, lost their final group match to Grand Crew County, that enabled Grand Crew County to make the trip to Montserrat County to be at the SKD Sport Complex.
It seems like the tactics of the European coach of Cape Mount is being peppered out by the Crew Warriors, but there's still so much footballing minutes to be played here. No time to drop heads. The Cape Martinians must find an equalizer. They're pressing on in the Grand Crew half. They're out-muscled by the boys from Sasstown, by the boys from Barclayville, by the boys from Grenses. I can see with my footballing eyes, the Cape Martinians are all around the radios, all over Grand Cape Mount County. Number 8, Sheriff Donso is brought out and is replaced by number 15 of Cape Mount. A strong towering header there by the Grand Crew defender. Head tennis being played. Grand Crew clearing their lines at the second attempt. A strong Cape Mount header. This is the battle of the Grands. And so far, Grand Crew is the grander of the two. Grand Crew looking for a second goal. Weaving his way in the midfield. Beautiful dribbling skills there. He's brought down. The ref sounds his whistle. The frustrated Cape Mount player there, bringing down the Grand Crew attacker just meters away from the halfway line into the Grand Crew half. That's into the Cape Mount half. Free kick awarded. The free kick is struck. Grand Crew on the offensive. That's a flicking header, but it doesn't come off what he intended doing.
So, I mean, he tried to pick a chance. He was fired from the play, but tried to see if he could get a chance to get the ball at the back of the net, which could make it 2 in favor of Grand Crew County. Very unlucky. His chances did not materialize, so it is Grand Cape Mount County trying to get across the center cycle of this match, but a wasted one that gave the ball back to Grand Cape Mount County that is trying to find an equalizer in this match.
Cape Mount with it all to do. Grand Crew County with a lead to protect. The prize is a slot in the grand final to go against Nimba County. For Grand Crew going against Nimba would mean winning and equalizing in terms of title triumphs. For Cape Mount, it's going to be a chance to get a 3rd title. The Grand Crew goalkeeper is in no rush. Every time he gets the ball, he will go down on the turf. That is a match delaying tactic. But Grand Crew now in possession. He shoots because the Cape Mount keeper is off the line, but the ball doesn't catch the Cape Mount keeper off guard whatsoever. Cape Mount trying to build from their own half. Cape Mount will have to equalize. Samir Kamara, the Cape Mount gaffer, is animated at this moment. The black business suit is very hot for him. But can they turn this around? The Crew Warriors are saying no. They remain resolute thus far. Grand Crew trying to progress. The intended pass doesn't connect with the Crew player. He goes down in agony. It's a throw-in to Cape Mount, but there is a Grand Crew player who's currently down. He's been asked questions by his teammates, whether it's a mood or a move to waste the time. There seemed to be a break in the intensity and the fluency of the match by the Crew players. They're doing everything to break any sort of momentum that Cape Mount will try to build.
Exactly. I think you saw their tactics. They are trying to see how they can reduce the pressure from Grand Cape Mount County. And one of the approaches there is to apply delayed tactics, and so far it's working in their favor because Grand Cape Mount is struggling to see how they can find an equalizer. And even we've gone like 4-5 minutes, they have now reached the 18-yard box of Grand Crew County. So Grand Crew tactics is working for the moment.
Thank you, Worry. This is a game of chances. Grand Crew will have to keep defending. Cape Mount will have to keep attacking. But while the Cape Mountaineers are attacking, they should be aware of the Grand Crew counter-attack. And I'm sure they're leaving players behind to quell any sort of Grand Crew attack. It is a corner kick to Cape Mount. But again, the Grand Crew players will go down any moment, any kind of opportunity that they have. Let's look at the Grand Crew go again. Look at how much time the Grand Crew attacker had on the ball. He had the time to sort out his legs and pick a spot. Look, there you have it. Oh, the Crew people are dancing. The Crew song is being played. The Nimbayans are joining the Crew people. It seems like the Nimbayans want to face Grand Crew in the final. Nimba County destroyed Margibi County 5-1, scoring 4 goals in the first half and adding 1 in the second half. Again, the players are trying to get the black tower from the Grand Crew goal. The Crew song is taking over Eskadi. Oh yeah. The pambota is boiling. The case meat is inside, Worry. Have you eaten a typical Grand Crew pambota?
Well, when you say typical, it's relative because I've eaten pambota on many occasions, but once you say typical, then it becomes relative because I don't know in what context when you say typical.
So the pambota from the southeast varies. We, from Granjida, we put the beta root and everything inside, and we use the fire coal. The fire coal is added because so the soup can be, it causes the base of the soup. So if you don't add the fire coal, the soup will start boiling and it will start wasting, it will start spilling over because you have the jam meat, you get the bony, you get all the things that are reacting in the soup. So the fire coal is added there so the soup can waste. Then the Grand Crew pambota, that way you can get a case meat with plenty of pepper. You understand? You have to be pambotalized. But as it stands,
from the southeast, so you know the differences when it comes to pambota. I'm way from the north where, pambota, we don't see it as a soup. We believe in tobogi, we believe in cassava leaf, and what have you.
So far, there is no tobogi in the final. The Nimba GB is awaiting either the Bassa Jama of Cape Mount or the pambota of Grand Crew County. So far, Grand Crew with 1 leg in the finals, but Cape Mount with it all to do. Beautiful play there. Can the Grand Crew player find it's up on his teammate? A beautiful true pass, but Grand Crew still on the attack. They're still trying to sort their legs out. She missed the pass that he should have given Worry. The pass was on the left of the pitch. There was a free player, but he intended to dribble too much and lost that opportunity.
I think what he did was he kept the ball too long, so the player on the left flank was outside, so he intended not to play him, but instead tried to see how he could get past the Cape Mountaineer defense so that his players could be in a position to continue the play with him. But how he played the ball to the player on the left wing, that was going to be an offside. So yes, his decision was good, but a bit related.
So a Grand Crew player is being scratched off. A Grand Crew player is being taken off the pitch on the stretcher. The Cape Mount players are being forced to eat pambota at this moment. The Crew song is taking over SKD. The Crew dialect is being rendered here at the stadium. Muted Cape Mountaineans. All they can do is to pray that Cape Mount can equalize with 7 minutes played. A long ball is put into the Cape Man half. Last ditch defending by the Cape Mantinians is brought down by the Grand Crew player in the center circle. Beautiful turn there. He shoots over the bar. Way over the bar, Worry. No harm whatsoever to the Cape Mantinian goal.
No threat at all, and that was a wasted one because he had other options he could use, but rather he chose to play the ball on goal, which of course went wide across the crossbar, making it no trouble at all to Grand Cape Mount County.
Grand Cape Mount will have to conjure an equalizer if they want to take this match into penalties. Grand Crew will have to defend their lines if they want to progress to the final and face Nimba County. So far, the Crew defending is resolute. The Cape Mantinian attack is being well repelled. A throw in by Grand Cape Mount County, wearing white. The Crew defenders trying to shrug the Cape Mount player off the ball, but he finds his teammate wearing jersey number 19. The cross is swung in, is brought under control. Anticipated acrobatic clearance there by the Grand Crew player, what we call Calope. You know Calope, Worry. When you beat Calope, oh no, dribbles inside out. Amen. The Grand Cape Mount County players trying to defend, but that's a good pass, it's offside. To the frustration of the Cape Mount player. The Grand Crew boys are showing that they are not only agile, but they are very acrobatic, playing all kinds of Calope, beating 35, beating 32, kicking the ball anyway. Grand Cape Mount 0, Grand Crew 1. A place in the final on Sunday here at the Samuel Kando Sports Complex is what is up for grabs. The Cape Mantinians are yearning to score. For Grand Crew, their supporters are saying we need an extra cushion of a goal. 1-0 is a slender lead in football. Strong tackle there by the Grand Crew midfielder. Grand Crew counter looking for an outlet. Beautiful, stylish play, but unsuccessful. Possession now with the Cape Mantinians. They have a player on the turf, but they are not paying attention to him. Strong tackle, the ref says that's a foul. The medics of Cape Mount being brought on the pitch to pay attention to the Cape Mount player. What is happening to the Bassa Jama? The celebratory people here at SKD are from Grand Crew or their supporters. Those hoping and praying for a goal are from Grand Cape Mount County. In fact, the Grand Cape Mount County player is being brought on the back of his medic, not on the stretcher.
I mean, I saw how the medic brought the player down to the floor. I mean, it's not too hefty. I mean, they are trying to do everything to avoid delay. While they are chasing to find an equalizer here at the SKD Sports Complex. Just 10 minutes left on the clock to play for.
10 minutes are set by Worry, plus whatever stoppages will be added. Grand Crew playing dangerously from the back. The ball is intercepted by Cape Mount. Can they make this count? The Cape Mount player is moving, but a Grand Crew defender hustles back and clears the ball, sends the ball all the way to get number 9. Anywhere will do for Grand Crew County. The Crew people are defending with their lives. The 11 Crew warriors are making sure they do not cut the Cape Mantinians any slack. There is a long throw taken by the Cape Mount player. A flick header. He tries to attempt the flick. The shot is way over the bar. Way over the bar. That is a wasted ball. The time is taken away. The Crew defenders are taking the Cape Mantinians way to the high sea, all the way in Sasstown. But remember, they are both coastal counties, so being there in the deep ocean is not strange to the Cape Mantinians at all. The Battle of the Grand is ongoing. The ball is brought under control. Strong play there by the Grand Crew player. He's brought down. That's a foul. Samir Kamara is protesting, but the ref says that is a foul. Free kick to Grand Crew County. 8 minutes plus stoppages here at the Samarkand Sports Complex. And Nimba County is watching on. Are they going to face Grand Cape Mount or Grand Crew? The free kick is swung in by the Grand Crew player wearing number 25. It's a searching ball, a flicking header. The ball is brought down, offside. Grand Cape Mount holding a strong offside line. We see 2 substitutions to be made by Grand Cape Mount. Number 9 replaces number 23. Number 22 goes in as well. Cape Mount deploying all of the men they need. Grand Crew making sure they defend their territory.
What is doing now is to put in more offensive players, more attackers.
My people! That's a goal! Kemas Palagi.
What a terrible error.
Look at the keeper.
Grand Bukate on way to the grand finale. Grand finale! And Grand Crew is on with the grand finale. Grand Crew County is on with the grand finale. Now we're strong to the ball.
Let them go sleep.
The Labrador National Police has got top of the game. The joint security is going well. We need to set up for the joint security. They are doing a structural control here. Making sure everything is intact. Security is intact. So back we are, great rules on the ground. The man of the match from Grand County, Vanicamara, number 11, is the man of the match from Grand Brook County. He wears number 11. The clock is ticking. The seconds are dropping. The seconds are dropping. And the clock is ticking. And Fabi Kamara, number 11, is the man of the match of Grand Brook County.
And so you can get your Zad Natural Moringa from any supermarket in Liberia.
Mo Ali of Water and Sewer is disappointed. If Monrovia doesn't get water for 3 days, it's because of the 3 goals. Kula Fofana, the presidential press secretary, is also disappointed. Kwaikai Jaliba of Nokal is disappointed. Daba Babla, the senator of Grand Cape Mount County, is also disappointed. Cape Mountinians all of the Cape Mountinians are disappointed. Grand Brook County putting Cape Mount to the sword and striking them with 3 solid pepperish backwater goals. All right, so we have the Minister of Youth and Sports, Councillor Gerard Poe Bangalu is here in our commentary country. Pleasant night to you, Councillor. I see you look exhausted.
Very, very, but at the same time, very happy and relieved that the county meet is yielding the desired result. We have successfully concluded the semi-finals, paving the way for the grand finals on Sunday. Thank you, Spoon FM, and all of the other associated media outlets for bringing the games throughout. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Bangalu. What has been your observation from the quarterfinals up to the semifinals here?
Well, look, I continue to maintain that this year we introduced something new. A lot of people say the quarterfinal was long, but that's what the steering committees from the various counties wanted. They wanted to see the teams play more games. We achieved that. The organization, with respect to entry at the facility here, is improved. Hats off to the security forces. I think you can see from outside all the way up to coming in, there's organization. That we can say we thank God for that, and we thank God for the level of collaboration and cooperation we received from everybody. Also, the fact that the rule of law was applied to the latter. I enjoy the counties that decided to take advantage of ensuring the scrupulous implementation of the rules. I'm happy. For those who were disheartened, for me, I wasn't disheartened. I'd like for people to exhaust all of the available remedies so that at the end of the day, the game must continue to be fair play. So I'm happy about the overall organization of the tournament.
What about the turnout, Councillor Bangalu, and my colleague Wari will come in? There's been criticism that these county meet quarterfinal matches up to the semi-final matches have not been well attended. What do you think are the causes of what we see here at the Samuel Kanyando Sports Complex?
Well, you need to reflect. In the past, like I said, the porosity of this place led to a lot of people entering without meeting the desired requirement. They did not enter by paying. They never had tickets. And I mean, even the securities at the time caused a lot of problems for us. But now you see that 90% of people you see in here, or 95%, are people who are supposed to be in here. So that is one thing. You know, a lot of people want to stay without coming to pay, find your way, bribe, and enter. This time around, we cut it off. The tickets were electronic. We had a barcode on the tickets. We had a laser lights that could detect the fake tickets. So all of those technological improvements assisted. Besides that, the methodology that was also introduced. You know, you had a lot of games in the quarterfinals, so you could not easily predict the winner. So as it reached the knockout stage, we expect that the turnout, I think you saw today, the turnout was far better than the previous days. And I know on Sunday will be a fulfilled event. I know the turnout will also be huge.
One last question for the minister.
Minister, I heard you earlier on say relief, finally relief. I mean, could you just deliberate what you mean by relief?
Well, this thing started a few weeks ago with the preliminary in the counties. We are blessed that there has been no incident of violence. There have been no injuries to the extent that the tournament could be jeopardized. We have been able to see that even medical-wise, there have been no report of any serious incident here. The securities have also been on top of everything. You media people have had the opportunity to conduct your activities under an enabling environment. So all of this culminating and put together tells you that the tournament was well organized. And at the end of the day, when you have just one more match to play after all of the sequence of activities I just mentioned, if you were the organizer, you'll be relieved because you know that at the end of the day, everything will be well.
Thank you.
Minister, now we are waiting on Sunday where we have the finals and that of the third place. Is there anything new that you're going to introduce for the final day?
Well, look, we want to intersplice here with Liberian artists coming to perform. So a number of Liberian artists will be here on Sunday to perform. And the organizing committee has said they will also have other side events. This is what we want to see. Besides the kickball and football, we want to see other actions, we want to see other activities. So yes, I can guarantee that some top-notch Liberian artists will also be performing on that day And eventually, we are looking at the next county meet to even have a lot of other side events to include cultural performances and other events. But for this year, we want to bring in Liberian musical artists, top-notch, to be a part of the grand finale. Well, you will be duly informed, but I'm not sure there will be any significant change. I'm not sure there will be any significant change. Because the whole idea is not just about making money. These events are not organized just because we want to make money, no. The government is sponsoring a lot of the activities with this tournament, along with few from some of our sponsors. So we don't want to make profit. We want Liberians to feel a part. This is a traditional historical event, and so the overarching objective is not about raising funds, but about bringing Liberians together so that as a county, all of the tribes can see themselves as one county, and then we relate that to inter-county collaboration so that at the end of the day, when the national team, the Lone Star, is playing, we all conglomerate and say, yes, we're cheering Lone Star as one group of Liberians.
Thank you very much, Minister of Youth and Sports Councillor Gerard Ko Bangaluver. And that's all the time we have for you here. My name is Diamond Slanger. It's been a pleasure being here on commentary duties with Sekou Sharif of Voice of Liberia, Kutu Sao, Sylvester Worry, and the rest of the team. Thank you to Rufus Moba, Jurassic Joe, McCarthy, Diamond, Snotty Witherspoon, and the rest of the guys. But we'll go to Kutu for our parting comments here. Thank you very much for watching, and it's over to Kutu.
And so, Diamond, I want to say thank you so much for a beautiful job. Diamond